Hi, everybody. Welcome back to another guided meditation. Today, let's focus on grounding, especially our emotional bodies and emotional selves. You can start by taking 4 deep breaths in, starting with this first one right here. If you find that it is a little difficult for you to do breathing exercises independently, you can visualize that your entire body is a giant red balloon, and each inhale fills up the balloon, and each exhale slowly relieves and releases the air outward through the top of this upside down balloon. So let's practice this with 2 more deep breaths, visualizing the red balloon opening and expanding, and then closing and releasing. Deep breath in. One more time. And now allow your breath to just move with ease, whether you're going slowly or quickly. I hope that you do just slow the rate of your breathing during this exercise to help signal to your body, especially on a physical but also mental level, that it's okay. Nothing and no one is attacking you or hurting you. You're absolutely fine, just as you are, wherever you may be. And now that you are here, let's focus on decompressing our emotional bodies. What does this really mean, our emotional body? For me, on an energetic level, I'm talking about where the emotions may be stored in your body, whether these emotions are uplifting, happiness, where that may live and sing in your body, and then the heavier feelings that may be darker. Maybe they may be anger, maybe they may be sadness or depression. We just want to explore the tonal energy on an emotional front throughout your body. Oftentimes, we just go and live in our minds, and we don't actually even know where the anger is stored in our body. But when you pay a little bit closer attention, what you may find out is the anger is making my stomach really acidic, and that's why I keep having heartburn. That's why I can't digest well. That's why I have a lot of digestive issues and so forth. So that is why it's very important to take a holistic view and lens on your body, your emotions, and that feedback cycle between your emotions and your physical body. And why I again describe it as the emotional body is because your emotions do not just live in one area, but they are always communicating with each other. And though they may be stored in different places with very different degrees of intensity, they still make up an entire system inside your larger body. So that is why it is important to think about happiness lives in the upper region of my heart and chest. It is so bubbly and sparkly. But again, maybe in my stomach, I still have acidic issues. So how can we rework the balance? How can we send love from above to below? How can we calm our nerves below? And so forth. Let's think about this through a holistic lens and focus on the grounding work that is needed, the rebalancing where and when appropriate, and simply just holding space and being there for wherever your body may feel pain, hurt, or whatever emotions may need to bubble up to the surface and really be observed and felt by you. Before we move forward, I also want to note it is important to simply be the witness and the observer to these feelings and the energies and tensions that may be in your body. Again, because oftentimes we either intentionally or unintentionally dissociate from these feelings that are inside our bodies. So sometimes we simply need to give them space and attention without even trying to immediately recover or address whatever may be there. It is important to first just take it in, as mindfulness practices would teach us. Observe, notice, feel, be aware, be present with it. Explore it and ask it to be your teacher. Why do I feel pain in my lower back? What is this pain telling me about how I'm treating my body, how I'm ignoring my feelings, my emotions, my environment, all those kinds of things. Okay, now let's really begin. Again, take a deep breath in. You can have your eyes opened or closed. I'll close my eyes in this exercise. So we're going to first start with noticing any energy that may be in the temples of your eyes. Noticing any heaviness or density that may be in your forehead. Moving now to the back of your head, your neck and throat muscles, your shoulders and your collarbones. Taking in a deep breath. Noticing your chest and your heart region in the front and back of your body. Any levity, any heaviness, and working through anything that you may feel called to. Moving now through your upper and lower back and midriff regions. Is there anything holding on to you or that you're holding on to in this region? And if there is just any physical pain that you need to focus on, that's okay too. You can stretch your body. You can do what needs to be done to relieve your body of any stress or pain. You can also just shake it out or stretch it out as needed. Notice the sides of your body as well, what they may be telling you about your posture, your physical posture, and then your emotional and mental posturing that you may do consciously or unconsciously, subconsciously. And focus on your arms, the muscles, the bones, moving down to your fingers and the palms of your hands, relaxing all the muscles and the tension, noticing how tired or how light your hands may feel, clenching and unclenching, exploring tension. Moving now back to your heart center, taking in a deep breath. Observing your ribcage area, noticing your diaphragm, your lungs, just holding space for your breath. Noticing your stomach, your intestines, your digestive tract, the organs in this region of your body, because there are many. I'll give you a moment to really be here inside your body. What would it be like to be a friend of your own body? No negative self-talk, maybe even just neutral self-talk, as opposed to positive self-talk that feels performative. To be neutral in spirit, in connection to your body, what would it be like? And if it doesn't feel like a stretch, what would it be like to be appreciative of your body and all of its functions that it does for you 24/7 to take care of you? Notice any physical, but especially emotional messages that you may need to hear in your belly, in your tummy, in your abdomen. Take another moment to explore these messages. It is important to pause here in this specific region of our bodies because there is a mind and gut connection. Our stomach is known as our second brain, and it is because in the primal years of evolution, our stomachs oftentimes taught us what would be poisonous or not poisonous. They would signal on an adrenaline level whether or not we would have fear or not, or whether or not we needed to be in fight or flight, and they would work in connection with other systems inside our bodies, including our minds, but at a primal level. That is why it is so important for us to listen to what our stomachs have to say. Our gut literally should be what we listen to. And now let's continue on to our glutes, to our private parts, not shying away and being honest about what we feel here. Holding space for our divine masculine and our divine feminine energies. Rebalancing what needs to be rebalanced, but also simply being soft with ourselves, gentle with the memories and the emotions that may be here. For some, it may be even loneliness, or sadness, or shame. Whatever it may be for you, please just be honest with yourself in this exercise. Hold space for where your body is telling you. When you do that, it is beautiful. It is meaningful. It is authentic. It is the best way to reconnect with your body and your spirit, to be so vulnerable and open with yourself. Now let's take a deep breath and send our energy to any feelings, emotions, or tensions that we can find in our thighs, in our knees, in our calves, in our ankles, in the soles of our feet, stretching out the bones and everything else that you may feel, down to your big toe, your little toe, and all the toes in between. If you want to be silly with some inner child healing, you can also wiggle your toes. You can stomp your feet lightly or tap them softly, bringing in some motion, some joy in your actions. And now that we've checked our whole body, I want you to take a deep breath and to check in with your entire being. I will ask you a series of questions, and you can just take a moment to pause and reflect. Where in my body do I feel peace, ease, and harmony? Where in my body do I feel fear, anxiety, worry, trepidation. Where do I feel discomfort, loneliness, a lack of confidence, shame? Where do I feel my younger self might be hiding or living? Where is that version of myself taking refuge? Is there anything else your body is trying to tell you? Whether it's trying to provide levity or some gravity. And before we close this meditation, where do you need to find freedom in your body? Where do you need to find the lightness of your being? Or how might you explore and discover the lightness of your being by being in connection with your emotional and physical and spiritual bodies? Is your throat chakra trying to tell you something? Your heart chakra, your third eye, solar plexus, sacral or root chakras. Your body is your teacher. But are you listening? Are you really feeling and embodying what it means to be a human in a physical form, and also in an emotional body? Tap in, listen, feel, and be curious about it. Do not ignore your body, physically or emotionally. It is your greatest resource and refuge. Provide love, compassion, forgiveness, and understanding. We came into this world in our physical bodies, and one day, far away, we'll also leave. But when we do, it will still be in a physical way. Make peace, integrate, and really be a friend to your body. You are beautiful just as you are. You are strong, no matter whatever state we may find you in your body. Remember to make healthy decisions, to look after your body mentally, spiritually, emotionally, and physically as well. Take care of yourself, and I'll see you again.